guys, Sberries here, and I'm here to talk about the new hero class coming to World of Warcraft. Yes, that's right, the Demon Hunter. And I'm going to be talking about character creation, the starting quest and lore, about them only having 2 specs, and their gameplay, and how they're going to work amongst all the other classes in World of Warcraft. Now, for character creation for the Demon Hunter, you'll be able to change everything from the little mask they have, which I'm wondering, if you're wearing a helmet where you're, well, like the little, what's it called? Little fucking sash across their eyes, the same thing Illidan has, will that be visible, or will it be removed, or does it count as a headpiece that gets upgraded, or something? I don't know how that works. I understand that they can just make the horns pop out, but if the mask is clunking through everything, I don't know how much I'd like that. I think it ruined a lot of stuff. But a lot of their gear is supposed to be very revealing, so I'm going to take it like headpieces or just like upgrades, might be decorations to horns or decorations to the already previously had face masks, or it'll just be like a little bandit thing going on, just covering up their face a little bit. So there's that. You can change your tattoos because in the live stream, if you didn't watch it at Gamescom, which you should totally go back, like they go over everything that I'm going over right now, and all their gear is going to be super revealing to a certain extent. So I wonder what kind of class they're going to be. It looks like it's male. I mean, I see chain links on both of them, but there's been chains on plenty of armor types. It kind of looks like plate. It kind of looks like slim plating, because they're going to be a tank spec, and I wonder if they would make this like the first cloth tank / DPS. Wait, is there a cloth tank? No, I haven't played WoW since like the beginning of fucking the last expansion, Warlords of Draenor. Anyway, you'll be able to choose skin variations. You'll be able to make them look like a normal night elf or blood elf, and yes, only night elf and blood elf. They don't plan on making it for any other class. I mean race. The fuck. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't know why they're doing that. I think it's like to tie into the lore of the fact that like the elves have like this rich history of mana and controlling power, and the demon hunters actually were all elves, which I'll talk about later in the raid with Illidan in it back in Burning Crusade. So that's actually probably the other reason why that the demon hunters are only elves. Anyway, skin customizations, they'll be able to look normal, scaly, like gross, demonic. I bet they'll let us have like some cracking in the skin, or like extra fell spikes coming out the fucking arms and shit. Oh my god, that'd be badass, because I'm gonna make them look brutal. Demon hunters are they're like reflect what they kill, which is totally badass, like this dark evil, like that kind of shit. Also be able to customize eyewear, like the fucking blindfold that the night elf on the side's wearing, with her green eyes coming through just like Illidan. And then there's like this, can I zoom in on the page? Nope, I can't. Anyway, it's like a little veil but over his eyes on the blood elf, which I think is pretty cool, because having variation it's going to be nice, but still stuck on whether or not how that's going to work with gear and helmets. Next, I'll be talking a little bit about their starting questing as a hero class, because you're getting awoken from the wardens after being imprisoned, because they're getting really desperate, and who better to kill demons than a demon hunter? And they're kind of running out of options. Like, at this point in the story, from what they were telling us, is that the heroes in World of Warcraft, numbers can't win. The Legion is endless. We can't all just band together and get as many people as we can. We need the top dogs to destroy the Tomb of Sargeras and close off that portal completely. And what the warden's going to have to do is they're going to have to let us awaken from the prison that they kept us in. I'm pretty sure they kept Illidan's soul remnants. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. And his other demon hunters which will be the characters we create, that actually got sent on a special mission 10 years ago to a place called, like, what's it? Meridon? Something like that. And it's gonna probably tie into us, like, getting ambushed by the wardens or something and them capturing us in the middle of our mission or at the end of our mission. And that's probably how we're going to end up getting into our starting quest zone. And I think it's going to be like something like, oh, we set you free, but you're going to have to, you are on our side. You are not prepared. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I really think that they're going to try and, like, convince us, and we're like, we have to do this for the better of Azeroth. You were a blood elf or night elf at one point in your life. Fight for your homeland kind of thing. And will, like, tame the demonic energy that is channeling within our character, because their new resource is also called Demonic Fury. So I bet that has something to do with the character as a whole, not as just in a resource bar. It's just like another rage bar for warriors, pretty much. You build it up with certain abilities, you spend it with certain abilities. But anyway, I feel like something about the demonic energy getting too strong and them getting fucking crazed in the bloodlust will make him, like, go evil for a little bit or something crazy like that. But no, I'm just really excited to see where they start off with. And they might not be starting off at a low level. Even though Death Knight area was from 70 to 80, they did start you off at like 55, and then you got the quest in the early vanilla stuff-ish, kinda, from 55 to 60. I just dungeon grind for most of my alt tunes. I play through on my Shaman, or now main DK, and probably now gonna main Demon Hunter, just like everybody. Tom said in the live stream that Demon Hunters will be able to hop right into the action of the expansion right away. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of that right now.
And so the Demon Hunter, as you might have seen in the video, is a hero class. And to us, what that means is they have a very unique starting experience, a lot the same way that the Death Knight did in Wrath of the Lich King. So the Demon Hunter will both have that unique kind of experience and also start at a very high level so that you can immediately flow into the Legion content and not have to go through older content to do that.
But yeah, about that, so does that mean that Demon Hunters are gonna start at level 98, 97, 95, somewhere along those lines, and probably, like, just do a couple levels of questing or something, or just be at like level 100 and just like get one level by the time you're done, and with all your starting questing and getting your character and all of his abilities and all that stuff, just like yada yada, hero class stuff where you have to do quests to unlock your shit, probably like they did with DK. That's probably what they're gonna do, which is good, because like if you just get an entire action bar of shit right away, it's kind of confusing. It was a little bit confusing for me when I was on DKs, but I got over that really quick. Next, I'm going to be talking about the specs. There's only 2 specs. Yes, there's no extra DPS spec, or there's no healing spec too, and thank fucking God for that. But Havoc will be the DPS, and Vengeance will be the tank. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. So I'm thinking Havoc is going to be him wreaking havoc, being a Demon Hunter. Now it says right here, unrivaled mobility. I feel like slows aren't going to bother them. They have plenty of dashes. They have plenty of gap closers. You won't be able to kite them. This is going to be a melee class that you can't kite. You're going to have to lock them down as hard as you would a healer, or fucking up extremely high DPS or something, but you're going to have to lock them down. And another thing is they're going to have a cooldown which lets them see through like barricades and stuff, like logs, trees, walls, wall hacks, fucking 360 no scoping bitches up here, fucking spin like laser beam out the eye, 360 no scope, MLG horns. I'm already fucking seeing it, and I'm probably going to try it myself. I'm probably going to try and do a video of that myself. It's going to be funny shit. Anyway, also, they're going to be able to see stealth units. So, when that rogue thinks he's tough shit, when he's about to die, and he's like, oh, I'll just stealth, I'll run behind this pillar, see if he can't find me, sit down and eat. Yeah, you're not getting away with that anymore. Fucking, I've never gotten a rogue past level 40. I play roguelike classes in other games, but for some reason I'm not fond of the rogue in this game. I don't like their play style. Because, yeah, using the shadows and being sneaky is what they're about, but I think it's too much of, like, jump in, shank, 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 jump out, jump in, shank, shank. I think it's boring. Like, I like to be up in the fight, which I'm going to be able to with the Demon Hunter, where I'm ravaging and ripping them apart, and they're trying to run away, but they can't escape. It's like a gazelle tail line, and it's going to be fucking beautiful. Also, they have double jump, which they even said on the live stream as well, that it will allow them access to certain places that other classes can't reach because of it. And I'm wondering how that's kind of fair, because if you get the expansion, yeah, I hope it's nothing big, though, because I don't want there to be, like, a treasure chest or some, like, magnificent content, like, towards the end game of the expansion, where, hey, check this out, you gotta double jump to get up here. Get up this semi-broken stairs. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm a shaman who's wielding the almighty Doom Hammer. I can't lift myself up this ledge. That'd be pretty stupid. But anyway, back on subject about the classes, and it's going to be Vengeance for tank. I feel like they're going to rely heavily on Metamorphosis for this. I feel like it's going to be a transformation from when they need to soak up big damage as a tank, like if you pull a big mob or you're up against the boss, if they're going to make it a cooldown, or if they let you sit in Metamorphosis form. Which, when in the live stream, they previewed and showed you the Metamorphosis form in the create a class, like the player window of when you're looking at your tunes. So I'm wondering if it's a permanent form. I know I'm just going to probably log out in Metamorphosis form, just so my guy looks totally sick. Like, when I'm on my hunter or my lock, I make sure I bring out my best minion or pet. So if every time I log in I get to see that, I'm like, fuck yeah, buddy. But anyway, I think that'd be sick. Just vengeance, like, and since the name is Vengeance, it's taking revenge. So is their playstyle going to be based on, like, the more damage they receive, the more they lash back out? That's what I'm thinking. Like, take X amount of damage to deal X amount of damage in an arc to the people, which will gain you this much rage. Like, not rage, demonic fury. Spend this demonic fury to blah 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 and gain more armor and stuff like that. Or something along those lines. It's going to intertwine them, between them, like, taking the damage and spending their resources to stay alive, I'm going to assume. Yeah, because if it's like DK where they get survivability from their resource, and, like, it's pretty decent damage too. I think they should be like damage and tanky. I don't want them to be like another blood DK or something like that where they're just healing up like mad. I want them to be able to, like, the closer they get to death, the harder they get to kill, because they just keep lashing out and they're on the final stand of, they're a demon hunter and they're giving it their all in their metamorphosis form, losing what, like, humanity or elfanity, I guess, for them they have, and giving it to the demon just to grant them what they need to help them win this fight for a short period of time and stuff like that. I think it's going to be super sick. Yep, there's the spectral side I talked about, the metamorphosis, and the unrivaled mobility. So, Frost Mage, range hunters. Yes, I say range hunters because they brought up one of the artifact weapons being a spear for the survivalist hunter. So, they're looking to have a melee spec now, which I actually might try. Sounds kind of cool. Being able to fight alongside your pet instead of just popping caps at the distance, but yeah, not bad. I think it's pretty cool. And now it's a melee class that doesn't have to be another ranged class to get rid of it, and I don't have to pop my Death Grip or another 45-second to minute or 2-minute cooldown just to close the gap for him, just to disengage or blink away from me. So that's gonna be really nice. I'm definitely picking them up for PvP. If they suck or not, it doesn't matter. They look badass. Fuck that. And that's about all I have for you today. I'm going to be posting a video later today about the artifact weapons, such as the Doom Hammer, the sharded, fragmented, created blade for Death Knights, and all that stuff, and how it's going to tie in. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my opinions on it. I think it's cool. Like, we're going to wield the legendary lore weapons of Warcraft itself, but I feel like it might be kind of gimmicky because, yeah, I'll talk about it in the next episode. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Give me criticism on the video, how I can make it better. I'm open to everything. And thank you for your time, and I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I provided information you weren't able to see on your own or something. Or if my opinion mattered to you whatsoever. But, alright, thank you. Have a good one.